come in, they go to them. We're no longer going to be part of it. We put out an effort, we tried, it didn't work. And now they're saying we dropped the ball. So we did our part. We had the meetings, we listened to the complaints, and obviously the truckers were heard, but the other side was not represented. And that was the problem with our council, that we wanted the other side to be represented. And because there was no talking back and forth, we couldn't get every sides to work together and have that vote where everybody can decide if they want trucks or not. We decided to go ahead and pass it back to regional planning. Let them take care of the laws. We're not a policing government. No, we don't go out. We don't cite people. We don't go out there and tell them they're in conflict. You know, we could suggest that they do different things, you know, to try to live nicely with their neighbors, but we cannot give out citations. We cannot change their way of what they're doing. So we're nobody. You know, we have no authority. So we just went ahead and turned it back. And that's all there is. Any questions?
Yeah, I do. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
And it's a dumb one. But why, all of a sudden, do they want to start making everybody give her their trucks and connexes and goats and chickens and ducks and things that have been out here for 100 years?
Okay, answer to that one is kind of a tough one. Everybody's lived out here. Well, I say everybody, but most people lived out here for quite some time. They have a lot of property. They put things on their property. Never really check the laws. Okay, you know, I'm probably one of those in conflict. I've done things in my yard thinking, hey, I got an acre and a half. I should be able to put this in here. Did I go down to building and safety and check to see if it was okay? No. Did the truckers, when they parked on their lots, did they go down to regional planning and say it's okay? No. And it was all fine. Everybody was living together. They accepted the trucks, they accepted the chickens, they accepted the Connex boxes. One guy got cited for something because his neighbors were a little ticked at him, so they had regional planning or whatever code enforcement come out and talk to him and tell him he needed to straighten some stuff out. Well, he turned around to be vindictive and said, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. And here we are today with a big headache. And it all started from one person complaining and then another person saying, well, if you're going to complain to me, I want all these other people cited. And now that snowball has just gotten bigger and gotten to be a bigger headache.
I have a cousin who lives downtown Gardena. He has 3 connexes in his backyard, and it's legal. And we live on acreage in the country, in the middle of the desert, right off Redondo Beach Boulevard and Van Ness, right downtown Gardena, and it's legal. So why is it illegal out here?
There's if other cities or
LA County,
councils or whatever.
LA County.
But it depends on the area. Like they just said, what Lancaster just accepted them and stuff. Now, we as a rural area, we have not put any rules or laws in yet to accept them. They, because they complained about it, regional planning said, well, we don't have anything in our A1 zoning that talks about a Connex box. So we're going to go to the next higher law, up in the commercial area, and look at that ruling. And that's what they're governing them. They went to another law that doesn't quite pertain to our area, and it's making it so that we're sitting there going, hey, why are we being told that we can't under this when we're
It's easier to say no than to actually do something.
Yeah, so what we got to do now is work with our communities, come up with an idea of what we want to do, some rules on how we want to maintain them and how many on our property, all that good stuff, and then put it into our bylaws, or if we want to get even bigger, try to do it the whole rural area, but that's going to be pretty tough to do. But now we have to make it law. Wait.
Yeah, I wanted to point out, we got a lot of things going here. You guys probably want to comment on this. But this is the perfect opportunity for Lake LA. You have a community standards that's in motion right now, and you can put anything in there that you want, as long as it doesn't conflict with law, the county laws. And if you want containers, you can put it in the community standards, but it has to be in a reasonable and safe manner. If you want to allow trucks to park on their private property, then that's another thing you can put in the community standards. And then the county will not be
They talked about that you guys are in the process of doing your community standards right now. This is your time, your best opportunity to put those things in your standards. If you want the truck parking, if you want the containers and things, get all that wording down, put it in, and when you submit it to regional planning, it'll be the rule for it. I'm going to turn it back over to the president because I'm taking too much time. I'll let them go ahead and take it.
You guys over here.
There's no law. The law has to be voted on by the people. Okay? The Euro land, whatever. There is no law, it's policy. Anyway, there is no law. So that's number one. Before you get a law in the state of California, the people of the state of California have to vote on that law and make it become the law. This is zoning policies. These things have been here for, ever since Lake LA was here. Containers in here, trucks in here. There's a trucking industry. I mean, from what I understand, is, they want to make sure the trucking knows and they have a valley. So I emailed Antonovich's office and asked him, well, if that's the deal, where are we supposed to park our trucks? I mean, it's kind of stupid to make a truck where you can't park your truck. The only other thing is lately, in the last 2 or 3 years, people have been getting complaints. Well, if you ask your neighbors 1,000-foot radius around you that they have a problem with you and nobody does, then you don't have complaints. You got real estate agents driving by making a complaint. You got other people making complaints. But just think if you guys all got together, instead of complaining and moaning and groaning about all your neighbors, everybody got together to find out maybe they got a problem, maybe they're disabled, maybe they can't clean up their property. Instead of turning them in, get together and help them clean it up. That's what it is.
Rebut a little bit of Wayne. I was one of the ones that was that the council was supposed to come down with the complaints and stuff, but it only stopped. It stopped halfway. It didn't reach myself or Johnny Eli. It stopped at one person, supposedly. I don't know because I wasn't there. We didn't drop the ball. Okay, we didn't drop the ball. It didn't go down to the right person. Why that is, I don't know. But I've had a talk with Pat and asked him if he would work with us again. And I'm president of the Antelope Valley Truckers Association and or organization. And you know, we're trying to do this. We're trying to do this right. There's a lot of trucks in this valley. A lot of trucks. I've been trucking up here for 31 years. I've lived in the same house for 24 years. I've had my truck at my house for 24 years. I haven't been cited, but you know, all my friends, you know, and there's all kinds of them in this valley that have problems, have been complained on. And you know, I understand some of them get complained on because you know they're not being considered, but that's why my organization, our organization, is offering a committee to police. You know, not like what Pat was saying. Well, it's a committee, not one or two people. It's a committee, and it needs to work, and it needs to work right. And that's what I'm offering, and that's what my association is offering, and we're offering that to everyone. Because it's Antelope Valley. It's not just Little Rock, Sun Village. It's everywhere. And here, like us up there, this is trucking town. I have many friends here that have trucks and had trucks for years and years. This, other than Low Sand, this is a perfect place to park a truck. You know, I mean, I've been stuck out here quite a few times too. But you know, I mean, this is the perfect place. And I don't know why people can't work together, and that's what we're offering. We offered James this last night.